In this video, I'm going to show you how to ask questions politely in a work situation. Maybe you need time off. Maybe you want to change your schedule. Or maybe you'd like to come in late or leave early. With all of these different questions or requests, it's important to use language to make your request more polite. This will make you feel more comfortable asking your question, and it's also going to help you get what you want if you can ask your question politely. So in this video, I'm going to show you specific phrases that you can use to make polite questions at work. To start, before you're asking your question, and when you want to get the attention of the person you're going to talk to, you can begin with "excuse me." That's a polite way to get a person's attention in English. Excuse me? Excuse me? You can follow that with a question like this. Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a question? Repeat after me. Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a question? Here's one more way you can say this. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a question. Is this a good time? Let's try it again. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a question. Is this a good time? Both of these phrases help to get the listener ready to hear your question. So after you say this, hopefully the listener will say, "Sure, how can I help you? Sure, what's your question?" Or something like that. And now you're ready to begin. Here are the 4 ways that we're going to use to ask polite questions. Is it okay if? Would you mind if? Would it be possible to? Is there any way I could? Let's practice with each one. With each one, I'm going to give you a real-life situation and an opportunity to repeat after me and practice so that you can learn the pronunciation and the sounds of each of these questions. With each of these constructions, I'm going to give you a real-life example and an opportunity to practice with me. I'm going to say each one 4 times. I'll say the first one at my natural speed. I'll say it twice slowly so you can repeat after me, and then 1 time again more quickly, and you can try to repeat after me again. Here we go. The first is, would it be okay if? Would it be okay if I take next Friday off? Would it be okay if I take next Friday off? Would it be okay if I take next Friday off? Would it be okay if I take next Friday off? The next is, would you mind if? Would you mind if I leave early today? 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 The next phrase is, would it be possible? Would it be possible to change my schedule? Notice how here my voice rises at the end of the question. This is important to making your question sound polite. Repeat after me. Would it be possible to change my schedule? Would it be possible to change my schedule? Would it be possible to change my schedule? And here is the last one. Is there any way I could? Is there any way I could come in late tomorrow? Is there any way I could come in late tomorrow? Is there any way I could come in late tomorrow? Is there any way I could come in late tomorrow? So, to review, when we're making these polite requests at work, a good way to begin is with excuse me. Then we can ask a question like, excuse me, I'd like to ask a question. Is now a good time? Or, excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a question? We also learned 4 different ways to start our polite requests. Would you mind if? Would it be okay if? Would it be possible to? Is there any way I could? Remember, when your voice rises at the end of the question, it makes the question sound more polite and it softens it a little bit. Using this polite language is going to help you feel more comfortable and confident when you need to ask questions. If you would like a written copy of how to form these questions, visit our website at worldwidespeak.com and click on blogs. You might also want to watch this video on how to interview for jobs in English. If you would like one-on-one coaching, visit our website at worldwidespeak.com and click on calendar. Thanks for watching.